How are you guys? Okay, I'm back. I was sitting down with Tessa from Stain, your health coach. Oh, I just hold on. Got something. Okay. Got that. Bam. All right. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what we're going to talk about. I'm not sure, but I'm waiting for people to come in. And then we're going to go. Oh, man. It's cold in this room. There's a problem with the heater. So there is no heater. So I had a little something here. So noisy. I had to turn it off. I'm waiting for the crew to come back in. Maybe they thought that was it for today. I'm not sure. But I am here. And I only need a few people to get going. Like I said, don't matter how many people are here. It don't matter. It's about the message. It's about me being here and saying I'm going to be here. I'm going to be there. Here we go. First one. I met Yo Not. Well, and I will get to the questions a little later. If it is your first time here, just know that first I do a small monologue, vibe, and then I'm gonna go hit your questions and vibe off of it, and then from there on we'll connect the dots and we'll go somewhere and make sure that you leave with something. I usually do those from home, right? I used to do them from here. So today's kind of like we're going back in time. It's cool though. I like it. Takes me back. Hello, everybody. I'm waiting for you to pop in. You know, what are we going to talk about today? I really don't know. I mean, there's a lot going on, you know, but I always want to make sure that, you know, we talk about something great. Hello. Thank you, Ludmila. Thank you for supporting the channel. Appreciate it. So we just left Health Talks with Tessa from Stain, your health coach, and it was amazing. She always leaves us with some great information. So please, if you were there before, watch it again and again. Because there's so much that she spews out. You know, it's like it comes out, it keeps going. And sometimes, you know, in the conversation it goes fast, but I would advise you to go back and listen carefully because it was really good. You know, a lot of the things that she was talking about, I use and made me better. So go do it. Don't hesitate. Try it. You know, try it for a little bit. You know, try it a month and see how you feel. Because it is about listening to your body. It really is. It really is. I've learned the hard way. But the hard way is the best way. And those lessons, when learned the hard way, you can't forget them. They will stay with you. And you will continue to evolve and get better. That really is the way I've evolved. You know, so, and since we are very similar to each other, we might look different on the outside, but inside it's the same thing. It operates the same way. It reacts the same way. Right? So, let me see. What are we going to talk about today? I'm waiting for the crew to pop back in. I'm watching my messages just to make sure everybody, you know, Horacio should come by, but it's not the French vlog now. We're going to do that after, so I have to reach out to him. Okay. Okay. Let me. I'm just vibing right now. I'm just trying to come up with something. Let me see what we got over here. Do we have anybody that's like sending something out that would trigger me to go somewhere? Okay. Okay. All right. I think I got something. So, social media. You know how some people make it look really, really good, and some people don't. The question is, who are you going to believe? It's hard to gauge who is really winning because it's always about winning on social media. A lot of it is, you know, a lot of people are showing how well they are doing. And it's like, look how I'm doing great, I'm doing fantastic. But there's no return. You know, it doesn't go back or elevate. It's just look how well I'm doing. Oh, I need the microphone. Make sure it sounds good over here. Yes. And then it's not about, contrary to what the pressure is, because you know a lot of people get peer pressure. You know, people get peer pressure on social media. You see people winning, you're like, oh man, are they winning? But you don't know if they're winning. Some people believe, oh yeah, he's winning, It looks like he's winning. So some people will resort to make it look like they're winning, you know, and then you get caught into this vicious circle of like, oh yeah, I'm winning. Oh yeah, I'm doing great. Oh yeah, I'm doing great. But who cares about how it looks and how good it looks? It's about you. In the end, it is about you and how well you're doing, as opposed to worry about what the world is thinking and saying. Life is a marathon and not a sprint. I know everything about that. And it was painful, you know, to go back up that mountain. At first, it looked humongous. Like, oh my God. But just the fact, the mere fact that you're thinking about your mountain and what you've got to accomplish, it's the beginning. It's the beginning of hope. Because when you tell yourself, okay, it's here, and you're thinking about going up because you fell and you're trying to get back up, that's the process you want to feel. That's the one. So when you start to look up, you're going to pull yourself back up as well. And it's going to be painful because there's a lot of things that you have to go through in order to, you know, to go to the next level, next level. But I like to live my life this way, continuously evolving and growing. No one in sight, no limits. Why say, oh, when I get there, I'm going to stop? No. I call myself a student for life. Whatever it is that you're trying to study, be a student. Your curiosity is that right there. That curiosity will get you going. That little sparkle will get you to go in this direction. And then you realize that your curiosity got you there. So then you become more and more and more curious about whatever it is that you want to search for and discover. Because curiosity will lead you to discovery. And there you go. And then you start to discover more about possibly yourself, and realizing that, I'm more resourceful than I thought. Okay, I don't have to be as afraid with what I'm trying to go after. I just have to go through it. I just have to push through it, go around it, go over it. But don't be afraid, because when you're afraid, and I say it many times, I've said it and said it, and will continue to say it again for the people that are watching, that are going through what I'm talking about right now. To freeze will have you go in circle. That's what happens. You go in circle because you're afraid. So you just stay in that ice cube, surrounded by fear. Break that ice and see what happens. You'll be surprised. And then you'll be like, oh wow, I wish I would have broke through my fears a lot quicker. Because in anything, it's nothing after all. Yeah, it's kind of uncomfortable, but I should have. I wish I could have. Yeah, we do a lot of that. But don't worry. Once you break the cycle and you're actually doing things for yourself, and you're evolving and you're growing, it's just the way it is. You know, destiny has a way to deliver us certain cards, and we'll play with those cards, and we'll make the best out of those cards. And then another set of cards are going to come, and another set of cards, and another set of cards, and another set of cards. That personal growth is what I've been focusing on for so long, because I knew early on that I didn't know. Like I say that the person you're meeting today, this best version of myself, uh, didn't construct itself yesterday. I put a lot of work into the person that I've become today, and it's a process. But as long as you're in search of and going after that personal growth, something will happen. Action equal reaction. That's what happens. It's like that. It's that simple. Like I forgot what scientist said that, like, what goes up must go down. I forgot the name of the scientist, but it's true. Action equal reaction. So whenever you go through your struggles and you are fighting and you are looking up that mountain and thinking about, you know what, I'm gonna get back up there. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Don't freeze and go in circle into that ice cube, because that's what happens. I break it down to an ice cube because that's how your mind becomes very narrow, and you stuck yourself. You're stuck in a moment. You're stuck in an ice cube, and you're going in circle. That's it, and you cannot see the opportunities because there are no problems, only solutions, ladies and gentlemen, only solutions. But hope has to come and just graze you a little bit. But that hope will only come around if you put the work in, if you push yourself just a little bit. That little push will open a door, and that door will take you to some uncertain places. But uncertainty is oftentimes the fertile ground for creativity. And creativity is my tool, but it is the tool of many. With that creativity, you can create a new life for yourself by being creative. I know it's very wide of a statement of creativity, but your creativity will apply itself to what you're doing, whatever you're good at. So you have to discover what you are good at, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta discover what you're good at. And when you discover what you're good at, then it doesn't become a chore anymore. As a matter of fact, it becomes fun. It becomes fun. Yeah, you got to put the work in. That's, and it's difficult, but because you love what you're doing, you can take the pain. And there's no gains without pain. But you don't feel that pain anymore because you love what you're doing. You're passionate about what you're doing. And that's the one thing I've been talking about so often and so many times here, weekend after weekend. Find what you love, ladies and gentlemen. Find what you love. And everything is going to be all right. Those first steps are going to elevate you and bring hope into your life, l'espérance. And from there, you will see that you start to feel better. And that's the sign. When you start to feel better, that means you start to believe. That's it, Isaac Newton. That's right. You were right, Lone Amber. That's the one I kept thinking, like, okay, which one was it? Newton, Isaac Newton? Yeah, Isaac Newton. That's right. What goes up must come down. That's how it works. Action equal reaction. That's right. But, what goes up must come down. But as human beings, when we fall, we got to stand back up. We're not going to stay down there. If you stay down there and wallow in misery, what are you doing to yourself? You're not treating yourself like your best friend. Treat yourself like your best friend and see what happens. See where treating you like your best friend will take you. And I see it. I see it all the time. I see it around me. I've seen it around me. And sometimes it takes a few words to kick someone in gear. Boom! And then you create a monster. Just have to press the right button, And sometimes you have to, when you care for people, because I say sharing is caring. And when I meet people who I can feel how genuine they are, but they are not in the right spot right now, I will have a talk. I'll have a chat, and I can feel sometimes what's wrong, but who am I to just, go in there and just tell them what to do? So have a conversation for someone that you care for, of course, someone that you care for. If you feel that there is a problem, help a brother or help a sister out. The gift of giving and receiving is beautiful. And then they will pass it on to somebody else because you helped them. And this is the conversation I like to have every Sunday. Is help someone. Today I titled this talk, this Fab'S Funday vlog, another episode of Fab'S Funday vlog. And today I have nothing really specific to talk about, but to revisit some of the things that we have talked about in the past. And I hope that the usual suspects that are here today are taking advantage of everything I've been sharing and giving to you. I brought back Tessa from the Stain, your health coach, today for about 36 minutes. She gave you some gems, some jewels. Take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? Take advantage of it. I'm telling you, it will change your life. It changed my life. So, I think that love, I always end all my messages to you with peace and love. Peace and love, peace, one love. Anything is possible. Believe in yourself. Focus. health is wealth, all those things. And to some people, they sound like a cliche. But when you live by those rules, your life will change for the better. And everything you want to reach becomes possible. Nothing is impossible. Before that, without that frame of mind I'm talking about, everything looked like a Mount Everest, impossible to climb, way too high, way too high. I cannot accomplish, I cannot achieve, I cannot live my dreams. Until one day, you get that little sparkle. And sometimes people next to you will say, "Oh, that's crazy. Why do you want to do that? It's way too difficult. Who do you think you are? Do you think you're really gonna accomplish that?" Don't listen to anyone, because sometimes your best friend, the people that are closest to you, they don't want to see you leave. Because in order to go after what you need to accomplish, you might have to leave where you live. You know what I'm saying? So don't listen to anyone that tells you that you can't accomplish what you want to accomplish for yourself. We only live once, you know, and there's so many things, so many more things that I want to accomplish. Yes, there's a movie that is in production. Yes, Brett Ratner is directing it. Yes, 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 yes. And those are projects that you've heard about, and they're in the makings. But music has been an amazing tools for me. It has allowed me to believe in myself. My passion for music has never wavered. And when it did at the beginning, I was confused. But once I grabbed a hold of my hunger and passion for music, it kept on growing and growing and growing. And ever, 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 always and forever, it will grow, because of the fact that I am curious about music. I love what I do, and I cannot wait to not only take you down my journey with Rob, because it was painful, and I'm very happy that we're finally getting close to, getting all those things in the motion and going and all that, because COVID hasn't helped, with our plans, but it's okay. We're gonna keep it going. The turtle always finishes the race. Music is my number one, but there are a lot of other things that I've been putting my energy into, like art, of course. Fab's art will be coming very soon as well, very very soon. But there's so much going on in music right now that I have to focus my energy on the music, and that's also something that should be talked about, like the time you spend on what you really really want to do. Some people say, "Oh, you can't follow too many horses at the same time." Some people say you can't put all your eggs in one basket. Find a balance between those two, which I have, and creativity has everything to do with it. I do my best to create a song a day. When I start, I like to finish, starting at 8:30, done by 1. I try to draw every week so that at some point or another, I will do lithographics or maybe printing on various, I don't know, maybe it'll be on canvas, maybe it'll be on scarf. I don't know, but you have to create. You have to create. And that's my process. And that process has given me strength. Find what you love, Find your tools, develop your tools, and those tools will allow you a certain freedom. True, you have to earn your life, so not everyone has the possibility to just drop everything and then focus on something that's not going to bring money. So keep your job, but at night when you come home, instead of watching Netflix or watching whatever you're doing, invest in what you love, because you're not gonna, and you don't want to do something you don't like forever, because it's going to affect you. So focus on what you love. That's the way to go, y'all. Focus on what you love. Then you'll be like smiling all day. You'll be going the next day after doing what you love, after discovering what you love. You have to do the work. You do the work. You put in the work, and suddenly you discover hope. And when you go back to work, people say like, "What's wrong with you, man? Oh, what's up, girl? Why are you so happy? Got a new man? Got a new girl?" It has nothing to do with that. It's like, yo, I'm happy because I'm doing what I love. I'm not going to stay here forever, but I definitely want to do what I love forever and ever. Forever, ever? Yeah, forever, ever? Yeah, forever, ever. And imagine when you find what you love and you keep going after it and you develop and you get better and better and better. What happens? People are going to notice you. When people start to notice you, now you're talking. All those hours, those painful hours that you put into the work and loving what you do, people are going to discover you. What's up, Sean King? It's cracking. Just give you a shout out. So, my conversation here, if you're new here, if you've never come here, if you never came here, it's about peace, love, curiosity, discovery. Discover yourself, discover what you love. I'm telling you, your life will change, especially with everything that's been happening to the world and being stuck at home. And now you're looking at a new reality. And this new reality, it ain't pretty. It ain't pretty. But because we have the internet, we can go and look for anything that we like to put our fingers into. Anything. That's what I did. When I went back to production, I was like, okay, I've got the software. I looked for the right software for music production that would work with me, that would be quick enough so I could translate my thoughts into what I wanted to do. I found the software, then I went on YouTube and I started to like look at those tutorials. You look at the tutorials, you look over and over. It's tiring, it's annoying. Oh man, I have to watch it again because I'm not getting it. And then boom, all this work has allowed me to create. And I've been stacking and stacking and stacking and stacking so much music. I'm at a point where we're getting close, getting really, really close. Some of you heard, of course, like I told you before, Brett Ratner. Brett Ratner is going to direct the movie. It's a beautiful thing, but I know all this. But I don't talk about things unless they become official. It's show business. Show business. And there's no show business like show business. It's a beast. It's a little scary. Because as an artist, the show business is like the ocean with big waves, tsunamis around. And you're there with your little raft and you're trying to navigate and try to get to the shores of victory, yours, of course, and nobody else's. This is why living your life is necessary. Don't live nobody else's life. When people tell you, "Oh, you can do that tomorrow," what? I can do that? No, I'm gonna do it today, right now. Don't let people take away from what you're trying to accomplish. Don't let anyone between you and your destiny and what you're supposed to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? Sean King. When all is said and done, what you think your legacy will be? I ain't got no idea. And I don't really worry about that because that's way too far. I've learned that right here, right now, in the moment, in this moment, I connect my dots. The power of the word, the power of thoughts, the power of speech, everything that comes out of your mouth is the most powerful. And I live by that. The turtle always finishes the race. I'm a man of my word. And everything that I told you that I was going to do, I did. I'm doing. And there's a lot more that's coming. But I'm not telling you everything. But if you're new here, get familiar with the familiar. I don't mess around. I'm very serious about everything that I take on. Because once you make a decision, that's right, Sean. Once you make a decision for yourself, get used to own that. Own that. Put yourself under pressure. When you make a decision, make sure you deliver. Because the decision you're making is for yourself. For you. So make a plan. Inspire yourself. Put a mood board. I talked about that before. Put a mood board on the wall. Yes. Inspire yourself. Yes, this is the car that I want. Okay, put that. This is the house that you want. Okay. But believe that you can make that happen. You know what I'm saying? Don't just like put it on the wall and dream. Take action. Discover what you love. And once you find something that you love and hang on to it and evolve and grow, watch where it's going to take you. Nathan Weiss. What's up, dude? Hey, Fab. What would you like for people to get out of the movie when it comes out? By the way, I can stop watching you and Rob perform. Even though you guys were forced to lip sync, you guys were just as great as you were when you guys sang live on stage. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you very much. What I want people to get out of the movie. Listen, this is the same conversation we're having here right now. It's about when you fall, because there is a story, but the story will stop at a certain point because that's just the way it is. It's a movie. It retraces the rise, the fall, but we won't have time to go any further with the movie. With the book, we can. With the TV series, we can. With the movie, we can't. But what I want really people to get out of Robin Fab's story is that when you fall, you can fall really hard. And some people fell really hard and lost their lives. Just like my brother, Rob Blaze. He lost his life. His heart was broken due to the circumstances, and he was not strong enough to get himself together. Because when we deal with addictions, you cannot do it for someone. They have to do it for themselves. I've talked about that countless times. But that's how dangerous it can be out there when you live your life. And if you're not careful about the steps you take, because there are consequences to every decisions you make. When you're young, well, you don't know that. I don't know many young people who understand the concept of consequences to your actions. Some people will learn faster than others, though. But there are consequences to every decisions you make. In physics, there are consequences to certain actions. Very logical, right? So, what I want people to get out of the movie is really that after the movie ends, and I don't know where, I'm not going to tell you where, but Fab Morvan is still here, right? The story goes on. But with the movie and within the story, what happens, some of the things that I want people to get out of the movie really is when you're young, protect yourself from the business people who want to get something out of you because you have the youth, you have the talent, you have something that they want. How do you protect yourself from people who want to get what you have? It's very simple. But for me, back in the days, we didn't have access to the internet. Now, when you receive a contract, you can go straight up to the internet, send it to a free service that will help you go through the contract and tell you whether or not this is good for you. That was one. There was no protection back then, no manager, no attorneys. Now people are more savvy. If you don't know about something, you just go straight to the internet, boom. Because going to an attorney would have cost money that we didn't have. Understand? Finding yourself in a situation where, oh, this is scary. Who can we talk to? We had nobody to talk to, nobody to go to because we didn't understand the music business. So whatever business you're going to go into, make sure that you study the terrain, try to find out how it works. And now, because of the internet, man, you can find out a lot of great information and save yourself from making major mistakes, right? That is kind of like my advice for the people out there, you know? Okay. 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 Hey! What's up, what's up, what's up? It's Horace who's in the house. What's up, man? Comment tu vas, toi? J'ai même pas vu. C'est en train de parler, je fais le monologue, là. Okay, okay, okay. Let me say hello to everybody. I've just been, and I was lost, Good, good. Nathan, you took me somewhere, man. Thank you very much, man. Sometime when I come here and I'm back, like, it's like flashback for me because I used to do those talks right here back in the days. No, I used to do them right here. And I'm not at the house. So, sometimes action equal reaction. I react differently to my surroundings. There's no light, and you know how light can give you a different type of energy. Now there's no light here, so it's a different vibe today. Even though the sun is coming around, is back around, and it feels great to have the sun around. I'm so happy. But today, instead of losing 20 or 25 minutes going home and then having everything go later and later and later, I decided to stay here and just, start right away with the vlog, with the English vlog. So let me say hello by name to everyone here. Okay, Ahmet Yonat was the first one. Glenn Millie, Lovely, Dog, Christelle, Kiki, Saria Jones, Ludmila Oprea, Maya Brooks, Lone Amber, thank you for the Isaac Newton. That's very cool. Rhonda Beck, Susie, Rosemary Luffle, Walter Zamora, Stone Cold, Pes6, if I can pronounce it like that. Selena Yasik, hello. Mistingué Sourire, bonjour. Raven Navarez, how you doing? ¿Cómo estás? It's nice to see people saying hi to each other. It's nice. I really like it. Ryan, une fierté française. Ben ouais, puis la renaissance musicale, elle va prendre place de la France. Et plus précisément, de Paris. Mais on va faire ça, on va faire le vlog en français juste après, là. Ce qui fait que, bon, je pense 15 minutes, quelque chose, là, je serai là-bas. Je ne vais pas rester ici trop longtemps. Alors. Brandy Black, Gaston Perez, Mary Tellis, Sean King, okay, Nathan Weiss, thank you, Alex Redfern, Rich the Barbie, Saria Jones. I noticed some people use time, gender, and age as a way to discourage others from their dreams. The same ones that don't have much to show for their lives. Where do they get the cojones to do that? Well, oftentimes, let's go there. Let's go there real quick. Let me go back to that and acknowledge everybody that's here. Pete Meredith, and let's go right away, right there. Well, sometimes, when you are the person that they're trying to slow down for whatever the reason, why are they trying to discourage you or to stop you from living your dreams? Because they see that there is something in you. There's something that shines inside, but you can't see it. They see it, and this is why they're like, "Oh, I don't want them." Like I said many times, sometimes your best friend as well that doesn't want to see you leave. They know you have the talent. They know you have everything. But in reality, a good friend would say, "You know what? I love you, and I want you to live your life the way you want to. I want you to accomplish your dreams, and don't forget about me." But if you're true friends, really friends, you'll come back and you'll take them around and you'll show them what you've accomplished, and maybe you'll give them a job. That's usually how it works. But don't slow down your people, you know, and that's just fear. And then you have the jealous ones because they are dealing with something, and maybe they don't have what you have. But funny enough, sometimes the ones who have it don't realize they have it. And this is why oftentimes, some people lose because someone held them down. And before they realize that's really what they want to go for, this is really what they want to do, it's too late. But is it too late? It's never too late. Look at me. I'm still after it. And oftentimes people say, what would you have done if you were not in the music industry? I have no idea. That's pure speculations. But the one thing I can tell you is that I wouldn't be the man I am today if I didn't go through what I went through. Because it turned me into what I am today. And this journey that I've taken has opened and closed many doors. But I don't take no for an answer. The no, I eventually turn it over to a yes. I will overturn this no into a yes. I will, yes, I will. That's the way I operate. That's the way I'm made. But I didn't get to that point from one day to the next. This best version of myself that you're meeting right now didn't happen just like that in a wink of an eye. It took time. So you have to be patient. You have to be patient. And patience is one of the most difficult things to deal with, because it's a battle. When is it going to happen? Because the first thing we do as human beings. When is it going to happen? When is my dream going to happen? And let me tell you, we live in a world where everything moves fast. Your phone moves fast, the computer moves fast, but life will move at its own pace. The one thing you really have to focus on is your talent, your skills, your ability to do what you do, your ability to shine bright. So people say, "What? I want to get with that person." What do you do then? Make sure you protect yourself. Make sure that if it is really a good opportunity, have it verified. Get an attorney to verify that. Go online, check out the paper that they want you to sign to make sure you're protecting yourself from making the wrong thing and pay for it later. You know what I'm saying? Ratio! Ça, vous voulez la vie là? La vie, t'es là, je vais faire le vlog en français dans pas longtemps. Tu me mates, tu regardes là? T'es où là? Team Prestige, y'all. Team Prestige, man, in Paris, man. We're doing it, we're doing it, we're doing it. We're pushing, we're growing. We're growing, we're building something wonderful. And we cannot wait to share with you. But drip by drip, because it's show business, you know? Things happen, things don't. Things happen, things don't. Things really happen. It's locked, unloaded, and then we can go pow! And there it is, you know? So we're approaching 50 minutes. Yeah, je pense qu'il est là. Bonjour Avi. Comment ça va, frère? Je t'adore. My childhood friend, Avi, who's part of Prestige Music in Paris. I'm gonna disappear. Yes. Yes. I like it better at home though, I must say, because when I have the light, I feel the light, you know, and I love to see my artwork as well on the wall. It inspires me, you know. But hey, sometimes you have to try things out, and you know, you're being challenged. You know, those are for me like I just realized today that I like to be around my artwork. It keeps me motivated because inside my artwork there are a lot of parfait, parfait. When I look at my artwork, there's a process that went through everything that I create. Every painting that I create comes with a poem, you know, and it's about life. It's about this dedication to myself, this dedication to achieving my goals by remaining focused and believing in myself and pushing myself to the limit and being good to myself, health wise, necessary. Without your health, ain't nothing's gonna happen. You know? So this is one of those vlogs where we just it's nothing specific, but it's more of a resume on what we've been talking. Spring is arriving. The sun is popping in. We're going to wear less clothing. We're going to feel really, really different because it's been. I heard in Texas, rolling blackouts, and it's not getting any better from what I understand. Some friends of mine, you know, stuck in winter, rolling blackouts. That can't be fun. You know, so everybody's waiting for the sun, for summer, for spring to arrive and open his arms real wide and welcome us. And we'll be like, oh, we've so been waiting for you, Sonny boy, the sun. So don't forget, like Tessa Finstein said, take your vitamin D. It's necessary. You know, take it. Because, during this cold season, we don't go out much. You're not in the sun, so you need to supplement. Even if you're in a mountain and you get a little bit of exposure, but supplement with a supplement. So I'm looking for anything cool. Any questions? Glenn Millie, your testimony gives hope to those who are faced with a lot of challenges in life. Thank you. And that's all I want. I want people to be inspired. I hope that my conversation can elevate people. And if I can change someone's perspective on life by just sharing. I'm not preaching, I'm sharing what I've learned. And there are many people out there that are talking about what I talk about, but everyone does it their own way. They cook it differently. I just feel like I've got to do it. It's given me so much. You guys have given me so much. You give me this incredible energy. I love you more than you'll ever know. And it don't matter if it's one or two, you inspire me. And this conversation gets me to walk away with something every time. Oh, it comes back to me later. And I can turn that into a song. You see, this is the new world we live in. I'm here, you're there, you're home, in the comfort of your own home, chilling. It's the morning, it's nighttime, but you're still here. And I really appreciate you being here. I don't take you for granted. Not at all. Not at all. And we are connected. If you ever were into the music of Milli Vanilli, then you were into Rob and I, which means you're connected to us forever. Trust me, new music will come, and this new music will become the soundtrack of your life. That's my goal. As a matter of fact, I made an announcement this weekend. I'm going to start posting a song a day, starting with Rob and Fab. We Can Get It On, the first single, and just share each song. You know, I got to find them online so I can go to YouTube and just just take you down my musical journey, what I've done as a songwriter, and then later on you'll discover my skills as a singer-songwriter and producer with Love Revolution, my first solo album, produced with Rel Michaels, written with lots of other songwriters with who I've written. It was a great experience, and music is my life. Music is life, and this is what I will also talk about here, of course, of course. But I feel like this conversation is necessary. I think that we have to give to the world and to be part of this um, positive wave of awareness, because in we don't learn anything in good times. When hard times occur, that's when we learn. That's when we're being challenged. This is when we grow, and that's a beautiful thing. I I must say that my challenges has made me have brought me this far. They've turned me into who I am today. Let's go, y'all. Don't give up on yourself. Stay focused, 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 and don't stop. Susie, Maya wants to ask if you ever thought of visiting Disney Park or Universal Studio. Uh, I've done it. I've done it. I've done. But that's not really a question that I listen, Maya. I saw your question, but that's I'm trying to leave you with something really cool here. I'm trying to leave you with something you can walk away with that's gonna elevate you. So that's why sometimes I don't. Susie, thank you for sticking up for Maya Brooks, but sometimes I don't acknowledge some questions because they're not really part of the conversation we're trying to have right here. I'm trying to give you something. Okay? Cool. All right. Yes, I've done Universal Park. I've done in the past. Good people. Like that's nice, Susie. Very cool. Good vibes. The community is really lovely. I really appreciate you guys. It's time for me to disappear. It's about 4 o'clock. I'm going to do the French vlog now. Woohoo! One more. Started with health talks, Fab's Funday vlog in English, and then we're going to go to Fab's Funday vlog in French. Man, I'm cold in this room. I'm telling you, it's cold. It's cold. They have to repair that heater. That here, when it's repaired, it'll be a lot more comfortable. But like I said, sometimes you're being challenged. You still have to go through what you do. I was wondering why my nose is cold, my hands are cold, but I'm still here. Anyway, I can't wait to get out there and get some sun and enjoy the rest of the day like everybody else. But I put my time where my mouth is. I don't put my money where my mouth is, but I put my time where my mouth is for you people. Okay? All right, everybody. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Always, 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 always. It's never the same. The adventure is never the same. As you can see, I don't have anything written anywhere. So that's why I don't want to do that either, because it takes away from the spontaneity. Because with the spontaneity comes something very special. It comes out of nowhere and it comes from the heart. It comes from here. I come with love. It's the best way. Planning, I don't like to plan. It's better. I see things during the week that are who trigger me, and if they're still with me, then I will latch on to those things that kind of made me think about something and made me think of you. Because when I read certain things, I'm like, you know what? That's very interesting because I went through that in my life. I could share that with them, and then I go from connecting that dot with this dot and bring it to you in a very simple way that you can absorb and say, you know what, I want to try that. I'm trying to stimulate you. I'm trying to move you to try new things, and that's life. Try new things. Life is here to be lived, to be experienced at fullest. We make mistakes, but don't be afraid about making mistakes. It's just the way life is. Okay, so I love you more than you'll ever know, from the bottom of my heart. It's been a pleasure talking to you. We'll talk soon, y'all. Until next episode, this is Fab Morvan, yours truly, Fab's Funday vlog. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because this way I can shape the channel the way it needs to be. The way it needs to be for you, because it's for you. It's for you, it's for me, and I want you to have a great experience here, a great adventure. Like, you go take the ride, and we do this. But at the end, I want you to walk away with something. That's really the most important thing. So please, comments, like, subscribe, let me know. Holla at your boy. This is Fab Morvan, over and out. I am done. Now I have to change hard drive. You know what that means when I say that? That means I've got to take the English language out and put my other French drive so I can, just like a cartoon, and just like, bonjour mesdames et messieurs, comment ça va? Et on change tout. Laters.